Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. In today's video update here for Bitcoin, we are trading at $19,053. 24-hour volume, we are up 27.88%, and market cap, we're down 0.29%. So heading over to our chart here on a weekly time frame, we are testing our bearish head and shoulders pattern. Again, here is one shoulder, our head, and then our right shoulder here, essentially from a drop from the neckline will give us a projected price of 17,574, and completion of that price, if we do see us coming down that price, then essentially it is a confirmation of this chart pattern, and price itself will continue to drop afterwards. So we are still watching this. We are still retesting this line as an area of support. Nothing really has changed compared to the last couple of days here. We have seen the RSI itself considerably may pinch, and when we do see it pinch on here, what we may see is a downtrend course action, as it will be considered as a buy or selling opportunity once we see these lines cross over. But that won't actually happen in the next couple of days or so. If it does happen, again, expansion may happen of these two lines retracing up to the 80%, as we're only at 58% here. And if we take a look at our MACD indicator, we're not really looking, or we're not really seeing anything different from what we saw the last time I updated the video. So, the bars itself is equally the same size as the previous bar. It is lighter in color, meaning that the fading of a bull trend or in hopes of a rally itself is not going to be there. So heading over to our daily chart here, you guys, we can see our hammer candles, or sorry, our hanging man candlestick formation right here. We can see that the wick itself is twice the size of the body, and the wick at the very top is either very small, non-existent, or a shaven top. But essentially, because we closed below this candlestick, it was an exhaustion of this uptrend on September 22nd. As we are coming into this week here, you'll notice that, we are continuously making a lot of higher lows and a lot of lower highs here. So again, we are at this peak of a triangle, and normally a triangle will break out in an uptrend or a downtrend here. Let's measure our momentum here on our MACD indicator and take a look. So our MACD indicator does show weakness in the momentum of this bear trend. Now we can see that the lightness of the colors of these bars and gradually getting smaller in size. So the likelihood of us coming up and retesting a resistance line and breaking through it is more likely as we are coming in. The spaces of our MACD lines are getting very narrow. It's non-existent. And whenever we see that crossover from red to green, that's where we're going to break a key area of resistance. And we can see here the key area of resistance is essentially a little bit above our 78% of our fib here at 19,511. However, what we may experience in the next couple of days to come, depending on the outcome of this pinch here of our RSI, if you take a look, we do see a pinch here of our RSI. And if we do pinch on a downtrend, then most likely price is going to break in a downtrend here for this triangle. If it does expand and open up, then price is going to break above this triangle and retest our resistance line. So heading over to immediate short term here, we are going to take a look at some few indicators, but most importantly, our resistance and our support ranges. So here is our resistance line here dating all the way back from September 23rd, hit a high of 19.2 and then considerably consolidated sideways. So consolidation is price moving sideways from support, resistance, support, resistance, support, and then coming up here to resistance. Now, as we can see, price is continuing to drop here as the body itself is normally at the very bottom here. So we can basically gather the action in this 2-hour time frame is what happened here is that the bulls rallied the price as high as they could at $19,119. However, there is a lot of course of selling which brought the body down here. So if we're able to close above essentially 50% of this red candle here, again at the $19,041, then it is going to give us a good rally to come up and retest our area of resistance. But keep in mind here, our RSI is at 28%. and continuing to drop. So as price comes down at a good area, mostly on our 50%, if we take a look at some of these candlestick wicks here and here, also here as well, has comfortably came down to 50% of our fib. So here's our fib chart here, 50 at 18,976. So again, if price does come down because our RSI is indicating that we are going to continue to come down until we're considered to be oversold at an area of support, which looks like is our 50% of our fib, then we are going to hold really nicely in terms of support and then come up here and retest the resistance line. As we can see, the MACD indicator showing us slowness in this bear trend. And when we come up to test an area of resistance and turn from red to green, we may actually break through this and close above it and retrace closer to our next area, which is going to be 19,282. So those are the areas and targets that I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.